this video, we're really going to be diving in and starting to assess the battlefield and look at the terrain and see what your competitors are doing and what kind of offers that they're leading with. The way that we want to do this is we want to think about what is that number one bullseye keyword or money term in the market that you're operating in. So for today's example, let's say that we're just going to look at a business coach. So you really just want to fire up Google and you want to type in business coach, because that's the number one money term that people are really going to be typing in that is in the market for a business coach. But you may offer SEO or Facebook ads. You may be a wellness coach or whatever that kind of big keyword in your space that you think people are typing in. You want to go ahead and kind of fire up Google and just take a look at it, okay? So what we're going to do here is, what you can see up in the screen is the word business coach. And you obviously jump on the Google, type that in. You can type that in with a geographic location. You can type it without one. It really doesn't matter. But just for this video, let's give it a shot with business coaches in Australia. I'm just going to switch the geographic location to that. You see these ads that are coming up and you start want to kind of open up some of these tabs and start to really dig around and poke around and see what the competitors are doing. And the reason that we're doing this is because there is no point on going out and thinking with a blank piece of paper and think about what is the best way to kind of package up an offer, and then go out in your marketplace and find out that, you know, many people are doing the exact same thing. What we're trying to do is set yourself apart from what everybody's doing. And in order to do that, we need to assess the terrain and the battlefield. That's exactly what we're going to be doing now. So you want to open up the top 3 people on Google AdWords, and then you want to scroll down and kind of open the top 3 people that are ranking organically as well. And let's just have a start to have a little bit of a look under the hood, so to speak, and have a look at what's going on and what they're doing and how they're packaging up their services. So the first one that comes up here is CN Coach Nick Business and Coaching. Want to grow or save your business? Kind of just have a little look and see in a small business, small to medium coaching and mentoring in Melbourne, which industry, it's business coaching, one-on-one coaching, and start to, okay, have a look. Is there any visible offer on this page? Not really. Just discover how Nick can help you. So that's the very first thing that you want to look at. Now, let's open up a few other ones here. For example, technofulcoaching.com.au. Our expertise and experience delivers real results for your business. How healthy is your business? Take a health check now. So these guys have got some resemblance of an offer, as you can see here. The ultimate 5 business health check. So they've got an offer, and it's good just to take note of that and mark that down and save this URL. So you got this landing page from their AdWords campaign. There's still a lot going on this page, and again, they've got the free report, download now or speak with a coach, okay? That's their 2 offers. So let's move along to the next one. Accumula's advisory. Let's scroll down, have a look at their headline. We believe sound advice creates clarity and opens up blue skies. Again, it's very wishy-washy and vanilla. I really have no idea what that is. You know, what they're trying to offer me. There's no call to action. There's nothing really on here. So quickly, I'm just gonna be closing that. That's not really worthwhile saving. Here's another one. Action Victoria. Again, they're offering me lots of ebooks, multiple choices here, you know. There's 4 different ebooks Scrolling down, again, no clear offer. There was a mention to an ebook at the top of the page, but now it's gone. There is nothing here. Book a free discovery and strategy session. So far, we've seen someone offering health checks and someone offering a strategy session. So those are two things that you want to mark down those URLs. So let's just bring up another one. Total balance. I arrived on this and I have some pictures of some cactus. Again, this is not really clear on how I would benefit from using this website. There's no resemblance of an offer other than build self-belief and find your direction. Download your free ebook. Again, very wishy-washy. I'm not really seeing a tangible result or desired outcome or state that I would achieve by even doing these following steps. However, another guess, it's good just to take a read and see what's going on. Get in touch to make a booking. What booking am I making? What is this about? Why am I doing a booking? What is the value around that? Again, these guys aren't clearly articulating that. Then I'll just open one more for good measure. It's the same person. So the same person that was running AdWords is also ranking organically. So then once you've kind of taken a read and you've had a look at, okay, these are the different call to actions and offers that people are using. So far, they're doing health checks and they're doing strategy sessions, and no one else in that market really is doing anything else. So this company, tenfoldcoaching.com.au, these guys are running AdWords and they were also appearing organically. So I know they're out there and they're pretty aggressive with their marketing because I can find them on both different mediums, So then what I want to do is, after I kind of dug into that market and I've compiled, say, 2 or 3 of the competitors that I think it's worth, taking to that next step and having a look at what they're doing in greater detail, I just want to list those out. And then once I've done that, I want to move over to a website and a platform that is called Sem Rush. So essentially what Sem Rush does is a really competitive insight tool where you can basically plug a competitor's URL in and it will show you where they're getting their traffic from. What are the keywords that they're bidding on Google AdWords, and which keywords do they rank for organically on Google. And I can even have them look at what is all the different ad variations and copies that they've got. And it's a fantastic tool to really take a look and to really under the hood see where they're getting their traffic from and see what's working for them and what's not. So what I'll do in this instance is I'll bring up tenfoldcoaching.com.au just to copy the URL and plug it in straight to Sem Rush. So Sem Rush has a paid platform and also has a free one. Basically, the unpaid version just limits a little bit of data. However, the free version is going to be more than sufficient for what you want to be doing, which is just to get a read on where they're getting their traffic from and what are their keywords that are triggering those ads or that they're ranking well, so you can bring up this dashboard that you can see on here, and it shows that they ranked for 964 keywords organically. It's saying that there's no paid search keywords, which is the Google AdWords that I was referring to. Now, at this stage, a really important thing to note is that none of these competitive tools are perfect, right? They all have gaps. However, it's certainly better than going out there into the marketplace all blind. So some competitors, you get a lot more data than others. You really just want to bring that up so you're just conscious about that and thinking that they were running Google AdWords and their data is not there, it's kind of outdated for a couple months. You just want to get all the data that is available to you. So in this instance, for technofoldcoaching.com.au, I want to go across here and click on the organic research. And what this does is shows me all the keywords that are ranking for in the free or the organic listings of Google, and therefore it's a really good indicator for what is the market that they're serving, and what keywords that the market is potentially going on Google and looking for. I can see that they rank for 144 keywords organically, and they're estimating that traffic cost on Google AdWords cost somebody around $8,500. Again, that's not a super important metric. So let's just skim over that for the time being and go down to what we have here, which is a list of different keywords they rank for on Google, and also how many searches that those keywords are getting. So the first one here, which is their number one most important keyword, is the word business coach. And that was just a guess for me, but it looks like I hit right on the money term. They rank page 1, position 1 for that keyword organically, and there's around 1,600 searches for that specific keyword. And it goes on. Business coach Melbourne, business coach website, small business coach, executive coaching Melbourne. Again, this is also allowing you to further flesh out what deliverable list in terms of people offering small business coaching, people offering executive coaching, and all those different kind of service deliveries that are within this one market of a business coach. So after I've got this list and cool, they're definitely doing SEO. They definitely got a good presence organically. And then you come across and click on the advertising research. Sometimes it will bring up all the keywords that they're currently running on AdWords and roughly what they're spending. So see this one. There's no data for this particular one, but we saw that they were running AdWords for the word business coach. So it's clear that for this competitor, that the market that they're going after is really those people that are clear on what they want. They're prospects and naturally on Google, specifically searching for a business coach. And then the offer that they're really going out into that marketplace with is by having this 5-minute business health check. So what you want to go ahead and do is write down the competitor's name, write down his landing page URL, and then when we come across the traffic, you want to say they're both running Google AdWords and they're also doing SEO. And the offer that they have in that marketplace is a 5-minute business health check. And you want to go ahead and really do that for, I would suggest, 3 to 4 different competitors in your space to really kind of assess that terrain and get a feel of the marketplace. And then we can start to have a look at where the gaps are, where the opportunities that we can really seize and go out and slaughter all the competition in that space. Now, a quote that I love that really sums up the assessing the battlefield and looking at terrain is by Sun Tzu from the book The Art of the War. And that states that if you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need to not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. And I think that that's really, really good takeaway of knowing not only yourself and the offer that you're gonna go out into your marketplace with, but also knowing the marketplace and the offers of the competitors that you're going to be going against, and knowing what that battlefield looks like and what that terrain looks like, so you can really set yourself up to go out there and dominate the market. So as the action item for this video, what I really want you to do is to go ahead and download my competitive insight template, which is just a spreadsheet that basically you list out 3 different competitors in your market, and then you want to be listing out what is the URL to their landing pages, what are the traffic sources, what is the offer that they got in that marketplace, And this is a really valuable way to really assess that terrain and that battlefield. But then not only that, but having a look and comparing all the different offers that your competitors are making, so you can one-up them and make an offer that's even more irresistible than anybody has ever in that marketplace. And then you know where to advertise that offer because you know where they're currently getting their traffic. So go ahead and do that, and we'll see you in the next video.